Someone's coming, please, please.
Yeah. Hey, look, check it.
OJ got that juice.
Yeah, I swear you had my heart bleeding. I swear you had my heart bleeding. Swear to God that I am not seeing what everybody else is seeing.
See me on the TV display. All this in the industry, y'all all figure man. Always in first when I spit my fucking verse. Leave y'all last for the past. I'm the train y'all got ran over in the trash. When you get to talking, I like you is right. When I speak, it's that evil done up. Say but shut up, you're making my ears fucking bleed. Suicide note, suicide note, suicide note, suicide note.
This is DJ Blake, and my next guest is eager to do the right thing and prove he deserves a spot in the music industry. This artist does not let his past define him. Introducing Yxng Jaye.
Cause I'm sitting on myself, fully writing my own gravy. If I lose you, why do I gotta say release all this fucking pain on a page? So quick to erase this sadness is my own gravy.
DJ Blake.
Welcome back, everyone. This is DJ Blake, keeping you up to date with all the hottest hip-hop news and sneaker talk. And today I'm with a very special guest, the one and only Yxng Jaye.
You know who the fuck it be.
So with Yxng Jaye, there's an X somewhere. I think, where's the X at?
Yeah, it's YXNG.
Hey, there we go. What's the meaning of your name, Yxng Jaye?
Well, it's like tribute type shit. So like one of my favorite artists. But like, I don't know. It's just a little special secret thing.
Special secret ingredient.
Yeah, it's a thing to me, you know.
Yeah. What's the difference between a little and a young, in your opinion? Because you see those a lot when artists are coming up.
There's a lot of them, but it's your own thing, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it something, do you think you're going to drop the young when you get older, like Young Jeezy did, or Little Bow Wow dropped the little?
Nah. Probably not. I might warp it a little bit, but
yeah.
I probably won't change it.
Right. So how did you start branding yourself as Yxng Jaye?
Branding myself, I would like, ooh, that's a hard question. That's a good question. I don't know. I just, like, I started off doing music in my homies, like, little room. We, like, and, like, years have passed and we've gotten bigger and worked with bigger artists, and it's just gotten filthier and filthier, and I've, like, expanded. So I just, like,
Making
little,
connections.
yeah, exactly. Little, just building it.
Yeah.
And building material.
Right. What made you start music? And how old were you?
Ooh, depends what type of music.
Oh.
See, my thing was like rock when I was a little kid, little punk kid. And then I did music like classical, all that. Did piano with my mom, learned all that, band, choir. So I did that when I was a little kid, and then writing songs. But then it transferred over when I started doing stupid jit shit. And then, like, my first ever song, well, like, released right now is a song that I roasted my ex with my homie.
Oh, no.
So, and that's kind of where it started, at least rap-wise.
That's the same as, like, Young Germ. They started with the
yeah.
diss track.
That's my homie.
Hey.
That's the homie.
No, I actually started out in band also before I got in radio.
Oh yeah,
from like sixth grade until I graduated, I was in band. But I hated band. I hated it.
I liked it.
I didn't like it at all. So literally, the summer I graduated, I burnt my clarinet. Like I made a bonfire with my clarinet.
See, it's saxophone. I play saxophone.
Oh shit! You can't burn that.
That was my majority in band. That was my shit.
Yeah,
saxophone.
Sax is awesome, bro. I had a you know, the bass clarinet. Mm-hmm. So I started out with the regular clarinet, and then I upgraded to the bass clarinet, and then like halfway, like it was like in middle school, I accidentally dropped the bass clarinet in the middle of class. And it was like all together, and it split in half. like it completely broke, but I was like renting it, so I didn't want to tell the teacher that I broke it for like 3 months. I pretended like it was working, and I had to like tape it together. And then the band director came up to me and was like, Blake, why is your clarinet squeaking so much? And they picked it up and it fell apart in their hands. I was like, oh,
not
fuck
even
it.
together.
No.
But
I don't know. I think classical music and like instruments are important, but
hell yeah.
hip hop is definitely like the number one genre right now that the youth are reaching out to. Older people can too. You know.
Yeah, it's a big genre now.
It is, and so many subcategories to it. You know.
There's so much stuff.
I love, that's my favorite genre, because you can always, people like older people try to place like the stigmas toward hip hop, and I'm like, oh, but do you know there's country hip hop? Do you know there's rock hip hop? Do you know there's all different types of rap and all that? It's just
metal, this screamo. You got your boom bap, your old time
yeah.
shit. You got gangster. You got your south shit. You got your west shit.
It's everything.
You got your UK drill. There's Australia drill now. Did you know that? There's Australia drill now.
Oh man,
that shit's insane.
Wow, what made you decide for your first song to put out to be like a hip hop song versus classical, even like a piano song or rock song?
Well, it was more like in the moment, in the thing type shit. I was just in the studio with my homie Sean Ubis, Kid Ubis. He's from out here, but that's my homie. That's my brother on everything. And I was in the producer of my other homie, Off Clyde, and that's my nigga too. But we were just up in there, and he was making a beat, and then we were just like, we got roast this bitch. We got roast this bitch. And then we just got to roasting the bitch. And then next thing we know, everyone's popping, listening to that shit. And I'm like, okay, I guess we gotta stick towards this shit, you know? And we did it. We're not really on that roast. I haven't roasted anybody. I haven't dropped the diss track since then. So
right.
That was just a little kickstart.
Hey. What platforms are your music on? Is it SoundCloud?
I got SoundCloud. I got YouTube. And then I got like 1 or 2 projects on like all platforms.
Yeah. What do you think? What is importance to you about putting your stuff on other platforms besides SoundCloud? Because don't you think people fall into a stigma if they just are on SoundCloud and being a SoundCloud rapper?
Yeah, I feel like yeah, like there's SoundCloud rappers, then you got YouTube rappers that like try to stick to YouTube.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that. What?
Like YouTubers and that make music and all that, but then like. I got a lot of people asking me, you got Spotify, you got Spotify, you got Spotify.
It's all about branding.
It's Spotify is popping, but like they be fucking people over too though.
Yeah.
Like with money wise and like viewing and like nowadays it's so hard to like view what's real views and what's not real views.
Yeah.
Cause I could go online and go buy me 100K views, and that's just fact. That's been proven. Any famous person will tell you that.
Right.
So like, you never know what's actual views and what's.
That makes sense. I guess like honestly, what it all comes down to is like connections.
Connection, and I think the main thing, and a lot of artists will tell you, is the show connections and how well you're popping on stage.
Yes. Have you been able to perform a lot or?
Yeah. Over like the past like year, I was like, ooh. Hit that one, but I was performing with homies at K-Tub in Kirkland.
Oh, K-Tub. I know K-Tub.
Yeah. But we kind of ruined that doing stupid shit over there.
Dude,
and we got banned.
Oh, what?
But I get to go back there in January to perform with Slam.
Oh, Slam Gang.
Yeah. And all the homies, so that's gonna be fun.
So where'd you grow up? Did you grow up on the east side? Did you grow up?
I was born in Sacramento.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And then I moved up to here in Everett.
Oh wow!
I got adopted. Yeah.
Dude, that's
some shit.
Sacramento's a cool place to grow up for music. Like, do you listen to Mozzie or anyone like that at all?
Kinda. I used to as a little kid type shit, but I haven't really. I don't know. I don't listen to much music now. I'm making music. You feel me? I'm more into like making it than listening to it. But I still listen to certain artists.
Who's like, when you listen to music, do you focus on newer artists like Lil Pump or something like that, or is it more like older music?
I don't listen to Lil Pump. I used to fuck with that nigga Tough. When I was popping like Zans and Molly and doing all that, I fuck with that nigga Tough. Cause that nigga was, that nigga shit when you're off the bean is insane. But, nah, I don't really listen to that nigga no more. But shouts out that nigga Smoke Perp. That nigga's coming with fire.
You heard his new album?
Yeah, that shit was fire. Fucking Boot Gang's back and sober. That's fire.
Okay.
I be Adam 22. I be watching that all the time.
You know who I just met? I interviewed Little House Phone. Do you know who that is?
No.
You don't know Little House? That's his co-host.
I just
You probably have seen Little House Phone on No Jumper. But yeah, I met Little House Phone at his concert. He came down from LA and like put together a concert that was all just like Seattle people, and he was the only guy from outside.
Filthy.
Yeah. So what is the what is it like making connections out here? You were born in Sacramento, but you grew up here in Seattle?
Yeah.
Right.
Because of like family type shit.
Gotcha.
I got taken by CPS. And I was adopted out here. But like, see, I grew up in a nice house. But I don't know. I was attracted to other shit.
Oh no.
I because like I was in a split because I lived like right by Mariner High School, and if you live in that area, you know what that area about. So like all my niggas out there, we were doing stupid shit, breaking in car, doing all that, and then I caught my first case at the age of 12 with a GTA.
Oh shit.
And then it was over from then. That changed my life. It crazy.
Are you on a good path now then?
Yeah. Thanks to my amazing girl keeping me out of stuff.
Shout
and
out.
all the homies
Yes.
keeping away from stupid shit.
Right.
But, yeah.
How do you try to help people when you see them doing stupid shit also? Or is it their own lane?
Like, I won't stop a nigga, but I'll definitely tell you, like, if I've been down that path, I'll definitely be like, bro, stop that. Or if I'm going to lose a nigga over it, I'm going to be like, nigga, you better cut that shit the fuck out.
Right.
Like, on everything. Because I lost a lot of homies, so I ain't trying to lose no more.
Right. So when you make connections and like have like artist friends and stuff, being in Kirkland right now, no, you said Kirkland? Redmond.
Redmond.
Right now, where do you meet all your artists? Are they up from?
Actually, I stayed to my North End niggas. Everyone in the North, I mostly talked to. I got to talk to Jay Loud. That was amazing. I talked to Macintosh. That was amazing.
Oh man, I missed that concert, dude.
He pulled out to my homie's memorial show. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I met him over a million times. Husband Benjamin, X-Rated. I met all of them because they were out there, and that's when I first met Macintosh.
Dude, that's dope.
That shit was filthy.
How do you think you go about making a name for yourself in Seattle? Because there are a lot of
You just gotta work and grind your stuff. You gotta just work and make yourself a name. Work with as many niggas as you can.
Right.
Do that showtime, get shows. Cause I started off working in parties.
Oh really? Yeah.
Do party shows as much as you can. Throw a party, do a show, just to get showtime. You know, just to get popping. Cause like if you go to a party, hella heads gonna show up. Cause Seattle heads like to turn the fuck up. So if you throw a party, you're most likely gonna get a lot of heads. You got that attraction, you got the attention, you got all them snaps. Yeah. Easy.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. So how do you make yourself different on stage versus other people who are performing on stage?
I don't know. I just like to keep it lit. Cause like I see other performers and I'm like, oh, I wish I could have done this. I wish I saw this. So I'm like, all right, let me do that. I can't really hang from those ceilings yet.
Travis Scott and all that shit.
Yeah. But at one point I will.
I will.
At one point I will.
Is that your goal?
That's my goal. That's my goal.
Right.
If I get a big enough crowd, I'm gonna fucking drop from the ceiling.
Dude.
On X type shit, on some Travis talk.
Yeah.
Everything.
So I feel like there's like a barrier between what up and coming artists can perform at and then getting to even like Pike Place Showbox. How do artists go about doing venues like the Showbox or ever coming close to in like CenturyLink? How do you get to that level?
I know it's hella hard. I found it's hella hard out here, compared to other places, actually, it's hard because there's not as many venues as other places. Because, like, you can go to Cali and you can go to a fucking bar and there would be 30 people sitting there ready to just watch you bust a 16, maybe. There's rap battles, everything going on. Go to the South, there's rap battles. You could go to a bar, everybody getting da. But out here, there's not many venues like that where you can actually. And like most venues are on some asshole type shit.
I see that though. You can basically name all the venues on your fingers. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to El Carranza.
Oh shit, dude! I was there the other day. That place is satanic looking as fuck, though.
Hey, that shit lit. I'm trying to get up in that bitch.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What makes you stay more attracted towards the up north artists versus Tacoma, Kent, Renton, Seattle?
Actually, that's not like I performed. Shout out to Blue Flame. That's the best niggas out in Tacoma. I think that group is amazing. I got to perform with them at this, like, it was like a knockoff little. See, that's the fuck thing about out here too. Niggas be like fucking name dropping.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They be name dropping like little hoe ass. Like they be like Lil what? Like the homie the Prophecy. I talked to that nigga. And there's some other Simon, that nigga fucking posted and was like, we're having a show, these niggas gonna show up. These niggas are in Arizona. I'm not even like hating on them niggas. Go get your clock. I would be performing in Arizona too with Shoreline, fucking Seattle. So if I'm in with Shoreline, hell yeah, nigga, we getting turned on stage. But
dude, I saw them in Canada. Dude,
really?
They went nuts. They can, no matter where they are, they make the crowd go insane.
Exactly. But I gotta see a lot of. There's some iffy artists, but then Blue Flame, that whole group just murdered that shit. Yxng Jaye, that nigga killed that shit.
Right.
Fucking, but I think out in like Federal Way area, I think like J Loud has that whole area. Fucking, he's a big artist if you know who that is.
Do you think it's hard to make connections in Seattle then? Because you're naming all these places, like, so it seems like it's easier for you to make connections.
Like, it's easy, but, like, I've grinded my ass off trying to talk to these people, But J Loud wasn't that hard. I just texted that nigga, and that nigga replied. But, like, it's been mostly right place, right time.
Right. Do you think Seattle artists treat each other equally, though, when they actually are talking to each other? Or do you think one artist, even if they're not big
if they're real artists, if you're a real artist, you're going to support any art being made. And that's just facts.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just facts.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put it as that.
Yeah. What is the importance of, like, fashion in hip-hop?
Fashion.
Because you don't really see that as...
It takes putting, like, your lyrics and all your vibe on the track and putting it a vibe into a person, someone to look up to, someone to, like, not... I don't want to say treat as a god, but treat as a god.
That's true. Damn. Do you think... What do you think what people go broke trying to act, like, resemble other artists, you know? Like, how do you get away from that?
They don't invest themselves. They invest other things. They don't invest themselves, though. Hey. They invest their bling, they invest their houses, they invest their homies.
Right.
Invest yourself, invest your homies and do all that. Buy property, man. Buy a lot of property, but don't just buy one big-ass house for yourself. Yeah. Buy a bunch of houses, sell them off to people, rent them, and then you make instant money while making more money while you're on tour.
Right. How do you invest in yourself right now?
Ways.
Secret ways?
Secret ways of investment.
Do you think that some artists in Seattle feel like they have all the answers, but they want to hide it to themselves? Do you see that at all?
No, I see a lot of artists that think they have all their answers.
But they don't. Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think Seattle's set up in that way where some people think they have all the answers even though they're not? Because
a lot of us are cocky as fuck out here. A lot of us like the challenge. A lot of us like butting heads. Because, like, the friction, I don't know, sometimes artist friction creates some dope-ass shit sometimes. Sometimes.
Right. But then sometimes it just, like, things get blown out of proportion, you know?
Yeah, some. But, like, I don't know. As I view it, if y'all really want to beef like that, y'all just getting each other fan bases at that point.
Really?
Because y'all are just beefing, blah, blah, blah. And at that point, you're having people pick sides. So at that point, you're kind of just building a fan base because this nigga's like, oh, no, I got this nigga. But then, oh, no, I got this diss track. If it's really about like that.
Yeah, it's all about making a community, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think it's staged at a certain point then?
Yeah. There's a lot of beefs that are staged nowadays just for the clout of it.
Huh.
A lot of clout.
Interesting.
It's all clout.
How do you know if you found a genuine artist who actually is about what they're doing?
Man, the studio. That's where you'll see a real artist. If you see a nigga just up in the vibe, just going for it, then you're like, yeah, I'm going to fuck with this nigga. I'm going to rock with this nigga. Because, like, I've seen, like, because, like, I got little homies that rap, and I see potential where I was at. And I was like, okay, if I can work with you sooner, you can get to here faster.
Right.
So I'll be like, okay, I see you trying to grind. I see you in the studio trying to hit that shit. So that's a genuine artist to me. If you're really going to do what you're going to talk and walk the walk, then you're a genuine artist. Then do it.
Right. Yeah. Do you want to be an inspiration to up-and-coming Seattle artists?
If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not, you know?
Right.
I'm not really trying to be anything other than myself.
Right. What are some goals you're trying to reach?
Man, I'm just trying to experience shit. I'm trying to experience the world, go places.
Right.
I'm trying to see all these huge ass stages, all these crowds going insane. I'm trying to see those faces. I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to walk in these other interviews. I'm trying to do all this, you know. I'm trying to sell out stadiums. I'm trying to go across the world.
Right. Do you make music for yourself or do you make it for people?
It's all different. It's all different. Cause like it's all in the mood I am, you know. Cause like a lot of the time it's self music, what's going in my mind, other things, scenarios, other stuff. So I'm just trying to storytell just to get out of my mind. But like a lot of other music is mainly for other people, certain songs for other people, other vibes, other community groups, trying to expand my base, you know.
Yeah. So are there certain messages you try to reach in your music, or is it just, you say it's you just letting it all out in a way, kind of?
Yeah, every beat got a different vibe. Every beat got a different story to tell.
Right. How do you make yourself have a unique sound versus other artists in Seattle, or outside of Seattle even?
I don't even know. That's just, I just do what I do. And I just hop in there trying to, what I want it to sound. What I see in my mind, I want it to sound like that. If other people like it, you like it. And if it's true, and if it's actually good, people will fuck with it. Right. Just time will tell.
Do you tap into your previous, like, art adventures, like being in band or saxophone or anything like that, or is that just like your past now?
With like rhythm and shit, that helps a lot, in tune and all that. Choir a lot based, but when I'm making like beats with my homie Micah, Ali Stezzy and stuff, that comes a lot of bass. Right. And like just hearing that type of stuff and other music, just hearing it, I love hearing that type of. Ooh.
So do you record and you produce music and you also?
I don't produce like that. Like I can with my homie. We just do it as just chill type shit. But I just mainly say like I'm a songwriter and artist. That's
songwriter and artist. It's pretty dope though.
Pretty dope.
It's pretty
dope.
Not gonna lie.
Pretty dope.
What is the importance of hooks to you? Because I think a hook brings a song together, but like if someone shows me their music, a lot of the times they won't even have a hook at all.
You know why Apple and all those things have a 30-second preview, right?
Right.
Because that's the attention span of most people to catch someone. If they're going to actually listen and buy that, you got 30 seconds to catch their attention. Right. And then it's gone. They're not going to listen to it if you don't catch them by then. So if you don't got a catchy-ass hook, you ain't going to catch no one. Nobody's going to be like, all right, let's hear what this nigga got to say. They're going to be like, all right, this shit weak. Let's move on. And that's true.
That is true.
So you better make something catchy as hell. That's why I like to. People say I got some basic ass hooks, but it's basic, but you still got it stuck in your fucking mind.
Yeah. Is it harder to make hooks or lyrics?
Yeah,
It's all the same.
it's all the same. You give me a beat, I vibe with it, I'll write you a song, 5 to 10 minutes, boom.
Dang.
You want a nicer one out, 10 to 15, boom. It's
It's
I
like
don't
second
know.
nature.
It's a nature in a way, because I've been doing it for so long. And, like, I've been doing it for so many different reasons.
Right. Do you think Seattle's supportive of up-and-coming artists? Do you think you see venues support one genre more than hip-hop or hip-hop more than another genre?
Man, I feel like venues be supporting fucking rock bands and all these punk bands way more than hip-hop artists. But within the hip-hop community, there ain't much support either.
Why is that?
At least I see. Because niggas are too much on them, like, nigga, I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to do this. It's not, let's work together. Let's work this shit. It's, I'm going to do it. I'm trying to be taught, not. So it's a dog-eat-dog world. So if it's like that, then I'm going to chop off your head then, boy.
Man.
It's like, it's a cruel, but, like, it's viewed like that.
It doesn't have to be, though.
It doesn't have to be, but if you make it that way, it's going to be that way, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why it's like that out here. That's why you got all these different communities just button, not much support.
Right. Do you think that needs to change?
Yeah. If it's going to be like, if Seattle wants it to be like Cali and Florida and all these places where music is the vibe throughout the whole city and through the whole state, then we better stick together and work it, because we are able to have that spotlight.
Yes.
But we're not able to work together to reach it.
What are some up and coming artists that you know? What is some advice you want to give them?
Ooh, man, time. Everything is within. See, I have to tell myself that too. Everything is within right time.
Yeah.
Everything is within right time. So just practice and just keep grinding. You'll get there one day.
One day. Everyone can grind. Everyone can eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Everyone can eat. You just got to be able to grind it.
Yes. What are some final words you have for Seattle?
Man, stay lit. Stay safe. Fuck the perks. Put the perks down.
Yes.
On everything. Put the perks down.
You don't need drugs to have fun, kids.
Ooh, I'll give a little shout out to the homies real quick. I gotta show love to the homies. So my homie Money Leaky, Young Jerry, King Swiper, Ubis, Off Clyde.